No, they never saw each other. I took my son with me because I didn't know what to expect. I was still kind of scared and all of that, nervous. So, but it was just like it was too good to be true because the whole while I was doing real estate, you hear people doing, getting these checks and you thinking like, yeah, right, like no way. And I really, I had kind of lost faith. I didn't really believe that I could do it. And so, my son gave me a pep talk and, Tyrone gave me a pep talk and, just listening to other people, it's like, okay, well, I know I can do it. And so here I am today. I can honestly say, that I did it. And it just feels so good that, it just seemed like the deal seemed like it was dead for at least 4 or 5 times, before it actually went through today. So, just keep, just hang in there. Just don't give up. I mean, it definitely won't happen because it happened for me, and I know, it can happen to everyone else.
What you ended up? I know you said you made 8,000. Actuality, I think you paid closing costs, so you made a little less than that, right?
Right. It was 72 when everything was said and done, and I chose to pay the closing costs because, I didn't want that to break the deal because he was kind of concerned about having to pay closing costs. So I just said I'll pay the closing costs. So, and that was my choice. But yeah, I didn't have to do that, but I did.
Yeah, what's half a zero? You rather give up $800 to make $7,200.
Okay.
So so that. But
exactly.
Well, I'm really happy for you, Jackie. You made my day when you called me. You were screaming when you called me.
Yeah.
My friends and one of my students from Atlanta just called me screaming that she just made, $7,000+. So, I'm really happy for you. And, I guess what do you intend to do next? Besides, go shopping, I'm sure, and buy you some shoes. What do you do next?
Well, of course, I had to stop and get the bottle of bubbly. So I'm going shoe shopping tomorrow, and I'm gonna save it some. I'm gonna actually, I help a girlfriend of mine out that's kind of, that needs some cash. So I'm gonna, do right by it. I'm gonna help, other people as well. And of course, my son has his hands out. That's my quote business partner. He's 17. He wants to do real estate, so he's even more convinced now that he wants to do real estate. So the prom is this weekend, so I'm sure, we'll use some for that, and then graduation. So it'll definitely go to good use. But now I'm even more motivated to, because I know what to do now, really know what to do, I'm even more motivated to go out and make more deals. So it's on now.
Now I'm assuming, and you said a lot of things, that I'm assuming we're going to re-up on some bandit signs and more marketing material, right?
Oh, definitely. I still have about 100 left because that place you told me, Advantage Sign Supply, you can buy 100 and you end up having like 200 because you cut them in half. So I still got about 100 left from that. Okay. So I'm good for a little while, yeah. And plus I put some, right when I thought that the deal was going to close again, like Wednesday, I went out and put 50-something more up that Friday. So I already got like a lead, from those extra ones I put out. So,
now, one of the things I want you to share, we only got about 7 minutes left, is that people say, why would someone, now of course this is a strange situation because it was a burnout, you expect to get a discount on it, but regardless, that's the last thing you probably ever thought that you would do your first deal is on a house that was burnt up. You know what I'm saying? That was a total burnout. But someone's level of motivation, which I always try to stress, you can never tell what someone has going on in their life where this piece of real estate is not an asset to them anymore. It's a problem. And they see your message, I pay cash for houses, or we buy houses, and your phone number, and you're the problem solver for them. So I'm sure that lady is happy with that $10,000 that she got today because they were going to tell her, they were going to tear the house down or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yes, they were. Oh my God, they were just so happy, and I felt so good being able to. The buyer was elated. He was just calling me pretty much all week. He was just like, I'm just so excited. I'm just so ready. The seller was excited. The mother is an older lady, and she she needed money to help her with her current living situation. And, of course, I'm happy, my son's happy. I mean, everybody was happy, and that's what you want, a win-win for everyone. So it was a great experience. I just felt like I was a savior, to them. So that was definitely a good feeling, really good feeling.
Well, hopefully you can do probably 30 more of those this year. That'll put you on the $200,000 mark.
Definitely, definitely.
But it's all possible. You're in a large market. You're in Atlanta. There's a lot of opportunity out there. People, there's a lot of motivated sellers out there. One thing you got to do is just put your message out there in front of them. And it's a numbers game. The more people calling, the more opportunities are going to present themselves. It's really that simple.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is there anything else you'd like to share before we end the call?
No, I'm just so excited. I'm just still smiling from cheek to cheek. I mean, it's a good feeling. I don't know about anyone else, but I have never gotten a check that, that much at once. So it's just a good feeling. It seems like it's like $1 million almost to me. Because it's gonna make that difference in my life. I mean, it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it's gonna make a big difference in my life.
Well, that's the thing. Which you made a lot more than I did on my first year. I only got $2,500, but because I had failed at so many other, business ventures that I had tried before, it could have been for $250, and I would have felt the same way. Because number one, it proved to me that it worked. That was the main thing, that it actually worked. And so from that, that allowed me, as I said, to just to keep going. I guess it just needs that one experience to let you know that this is possible. It's not all hype. So I'm glad you were able to experience that with the money that you made. There are more deals out there. Just simply keep doing it. You know I'm here for you. There's no limit on the number of deals that I'll walk you through. Obviously, we've talked over the last 8-9 months. We're somewhat friends, I would like to think, just from all the conversations and text messages that, we went back and forth with. And I'm just really happy for Jackie. She's a real individual. She's in Atlanta, so wholesaling works in Atlanta. We do know that. It might not work anywhere, but we know it works in Atlanta.
Okay, definitely.
All righty. But I'm going to end the call, Jack, and I appreciate your time. And, I'll be talking to you, in the next day or so. And anyone else out there, just basically take advantage of what I have to offer if you're interested. If nothing else, take advantage of the free information on YouTube and my website. But, Jackie, have a great night, and thanks for your time.
Thanks so much. Good night.
All right, see you, everyone. Thanks.